wearing a hoodie, a lovely hoodie, a touring hoodie. It's fabulous. How do I welcome everybody to this thing? I have graphics, I swear to God, you guys. This is a production. We're going to find it. Hey, there we go. That's how you know we're live. Again, thank you to Common Space Brewery. That's where we're sitting right now. We're at the Wishlist Foundation's pre-party fundraiser. They do this every damn show for 20 years now. They've got merch over there where I'm pointing. You can buy raffle tickets. I actually have 3 on me, so I hope I win. There's signed posters and t-shirts and art and all kinds of good stuff.
Did you see the smile poster?
I did see the smile
poster. That was my favorite.
I'm very excited by that.
And the t-shirt, the smile t-shirt with the 3 little hearts.
3 cooking hearts. Yeah, swirl all around, I'm told. There's beer. We're drinking. I think we're all of age. It's okay. Yeah, fine. Our production manager here asked me if the music is too loud. No, it's fine. It's fine. We are here. Again, like I said, at Wishlist, the pre-party. And they're selling merch. They're selling raffle tickets, all for good things. The Vitalogy Foundation gets a cut of that. Actually gets all the cut of that. As does Femtasia. That is the local fundraising effort. By the way, you might be noticing a little QR code, if I can point. There it is, across Paul's face. That's a QR code. That's one of the things that we are doing in the month of May. If you scan that QR code, it donates whatever money you want to...
Aim for Paul's face, right there.
Right there.
Right
Go
there.
ahead, hit his face, scan it with your phone, and you can donate a few bucks to Mental Health America. That is our fundraising nonprofit for the month of May. If you donate $5 or more, you will receive a sticker and pin pack, or you can buy one of these shirts for $5 off. Hey-o. Sheehan has one at home. He didn't get the memo. It's alright. It's okay. He's not a shill like we are. Okay, so boys, we're here at Common Space, drinking lovely beer. It's a lovely day, although Sheehan is cold. And we all went to our first show of the Dark Matter Tour last night at the Forum. The fabulous Forum, as Ed would say. We had the Dark Matter album for a little over a month to digest. We've seen live streams, we've seen the set list, we've seen pictures and video clips, people gushing. The fun has been real. We finally got the taste. I'll start with you, Sheehan. Your thoughts?
I thought the Dark Matter song sounded good. I really enjoyed the fact that they've done the first 4 consecutively for the first 3 shows that they've done this gathered a little bit. I liked that they did it that way. Like the CD days when they were
Lack of choice. Lack of choice.
I always love the bands that do that at the show. They were playing those songs with the energy of a band that's usually in the opening song. You know, like you always have those songs and like you're just
Proving
so
yourself.
energetic and you're proving yourself and you're excited to be there. And that's what it felt like when they were playing the song last night. And it's just beautiful.
And this is a show that opened with a slow burn of Oceans. And off he goes.
Oh, yeah.
And I love that slow burn. But to start off that way, and then blow into Why Go, and then after that, everything just went off the rails. In the best possible way. In the best possible way. Really enjoyed the new songs. I think that, and we've talked about this, they sound fantastic. In a lot of ways, I feel like, much like every program out, they make these things to play them. But you were wondering, with a record that had the production value that this one did. Yes, these songs were ready-made in real life. We talked about that with you. We talked about it with Stiff. You and I have conditioned on it. But until you hear it, you wonder how well the production will translate. But the raw, organic compound of each composition, that ready to go live. I mean, it's built for it.
And not only that, I think that if you were one of those people at home, like I was, late at night on your computer and with your family watching live streams, you would have noticed that, you know, it's a sometimes thin. But yeah, I have to remind myself it's a phone. It's not really thin. So like when I heard the song was played, the Dark Matter title track played on the live stream, I was like, And then the boot came out 5 days later, and I go, oh, there it is. There she is.
I do want to point something out, though, just in terms of stage production. I think you get all these bands, all these artists releasing their acts live. I mean, Taylor Swift had a whole thing going on. And you look at just the production behind so much of what these artists do today. Pearl Jam comes out. The first 4 or 5 songs, it was just shadow. I mean, it was just a white background. And then before you knew it, that just started morphing into something. The way they use that one screen to facilitate the entire effects process of the show. First of all, you don't need anything with these guys, right? I mean, it could be them on a stage with nothing but a brick background, and they have, right? But if you're going to add something on there, having something that complements the artistic sensibilities of the album, compounded by them as artists, I thought was fantastic. Just, I mean, granted, I mean, I think for some folks it was bordering on an epileptic seizure at times.
I couldn't agree more with you. Just like you mentioned with the slow burn, right? Their best shows are always when they slow burn into it, get into it. Sometimes the most energetic ones always be the slow burn. And at the end, they're doing the same thing with that. Rob Sheridan just absolutely knocked it out of the park with the, I mean, and like very different than the 9 Inch Nails stuff, but the same, I think, level of specificity and just quality. And in that same way that I just mentioned, it's not the same way on the way back down, right? Because the song we're hearing in the background, if you can hear it, Setting Sun, which has been the closer, I think has some of the most phenomenal imagery to show up on that screen. And it feels like you're at a Pink Floyd concert. Not that I wish I'd been to. But Eddie also wishes he was at a Pink Floyd concert. Listen to the bootleg from last night.
What a story.
For those who don't know, Ed regaled us with the story, as he tends to do, about going to the
14, 15,
15?
14 or 15.
A young lad.
He was 15, his friend was 16.
There you go, because the friend drove. And
he drove up from my neck of the woods.
That's right. It was his second ever time at the Forum. First time being a Lakers game. The second time being a Pink Floyd show that he didn't actually end up going into because the tickets that were procured by his friend with both of their money were left at home. But the friend decided to
by the friend
who drove. And then the friend scrounged up some money and bought his own ticket inside, leaving Ed to come down from a probably terrible quality weed high in the car.
Spending the night listening to Dark Side of the Moon, like in a parking lot.
It's like phone reminder sound or something. We can't hear you. Oh, hear us at home. What's the story there, man?
Hey, Tanya.
Hey, guys. They're here. Trouble hearing you. That's good. Oh, my goodness. How's it now? It should be fine. Well, I don't know what to do. If you can't hear us at home, I don't know what to tell you.
How are we sound now? Do we sound better?
How about is there any audio at all? Because here it comes just the air system.
Hey, Rob Sheridan.
Rob?
He's under the sound.
Andrew?
They did call it the sound.
Greg Nelson? Nelly? Anywho, well... Yeah, there's some loop mission. Oh, I know. That's me. I'm an idiot.
This guy.
There it is. Now you can hear
this
it.
guy.
That's me. Trying to do 4 things at once. I apologize.
You're doing a phenomenal
We
job.
said some really brilliant stuff.
Thank
and
you.
It was missed.
Anita, Jason, Eric, Tanya. There she is. Should we repeat the entire thing we just said?
Okay.
God help us.
Let me give you a quick rundown. For the first 11 minutes, what you missed was...
it the entire time?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Because I had waiting room music on for them.
Oh,
and then I forgot to turn it off.
Okay.
Fun fact, what we did is we thanked...
I literally just drank from Sheehan's beer.
It's post-pandemic, people.
Dear.
There's no rules. Here's what happened.
Watch this.
Cliff notes.
It's like it never happened.
Ah, yes.
Common Space Brewery. So here's the Cliff Notes version. I'll probably edit this in post for anybody watching after the.
Okay.
We're here at Common Space Brewery in Hawthorne, California. It's glorious. Anita was just here. Hi, Anita. Good to see you. Are you driving? You shouldn't be driving and watching at the same time. Wishlist Foundation hosting the pre-party as they tend to do. They are selling merch. They are selling raffle tickets to get cool stuff like signed posters. And by the way, that raffle is at 5:15 p.m. If you haven't bought your raffle ticket, head over there, buy raffle tickets.
You have exactly 1 hour.
1 hour. Come on down. I hate that. Mac OS. Go away with the thumbs up. Also, if you go over here, over Paul's face, is a QR code. If you scan that with your phone, that will send you to our May fundraising thing. I hate that so much. We are raising money for Mental Health America in the month of May. And, our fundraising tour carries on. So if you would be so kind as to go ahead and scan that, donate a few bucks. If you spend $5 or more, you'll get a free sticker and pin pack from us, or $5 off one of these shirts. Cool. Now you're caught up.
Well, no, because then we segued into that slow burn opener for night one.
That's right.
Correct.
With Oceans and Come Back, and
Off He Goes.
Off He Goes. Thank
Yep.
you, Sheehan. And we talked about production value of night one
Yes.
in terms of, we don't need pyrotechnics at a Pearl Jam show. No, we
Well,
don't need
hold
that.
on. This is a great segue into what we were going to talk about, which was Sheehan was on the show a
Revisit.
few months ago talking about Ticketmaster and pricing and all the fun lottery stuff. Fun, in quotes,
Fun.
tongue in cheek, with ticketing. And the internet seems to agree that that was an interesting topic because it's one of the highest viewed things on our channel.
You're
But,
welcome.
Thanks to this guy.
The dark Sith Lord over here of Ticketmaster.
If anybody wanted to defend Ticketmaster, it's this guy over here. I don't know if I want to, but he had to.
Objective.
Objectively.
Yes.
The point is,
I loved his position on this. I thought it was important.
you talked about production value. And one of the things that Pearl Jam has done over the years, since the beginning, is have a minimal production setup. Haven't had much going on. Amps, maybe some lanterns. I think one year they had a typewriter keyboard thing for the Backstage tour. But
Lightning
aside from
Bolt tour,
that,
they had that crown of thorns. Remember that you like?
it was a bird.
It was a bird. Okay.
It
Yeah.
was a giant flappy bird
Okay.
made of.
It looks like a crown of thorns to me.
sticks
I've
and
got Mother Love
twigs.
Bone on mine. I guess.
Well, it was above.
At Mopop.
at
yeah.
Mopop.
Yes, that's probably why.
There you go. Anywho, minimal production value, and keep ticket prices low. We love that. And then we noticed when Ticketmaster, when the pre-sales were going on, if you go on Ticketmaster, the seating chart, there was a little protrusion. What is that? Is that one of those like Axl Rose ego ramps? I don't know. Could it be? And then there was rumors about, hey, wait a minute, I don't see any tickets available for behind the stage. Are there no seats behind the stage? Lo and behold, there is production value this time around. Perhaps that's why there is a ticket that costs, after fees for fan club people, $185. And some people did not find that to be an appropriate dollar amount.
Well, I mean, let's be specific here. By stage production, you're talking about a single screen.
A screen.
And the way they used that screen was phenomenal, though. Just the way they played with
agreed.
shadows,
Absolutely.
they used the dark matter imagery.
Yes.
They did a great job zeroing in on Mike's work up and down the fretboard.
That was
the
so
interplay
cool.
between the band members. I thought it was fantastic, actually, and the tribute as well to Faithful.
Oh, yes.
Was beautiful as well.
Michelle.
Beautiful. Yep.
I'm blanking on the last
I
name.
forget
apologize.
Michelle's last name now, but Michelle sadly could not hold on with her battle with the terminal illness, and Faithful was dedicated to her. And during that song, they had a beautiful picture of Michelle up on both sides, and I just thought it was a touching tribute. And Ed's stories, and I have to be honest with you, I'm jinxing myself here. This is the first time that I've been to a Pearl Jam show in at least a decade, if not more, where I'm still waiting for this moment, actually, where somebody doesn't get led away in handcuffs.
Oh.
Why?
Because anytime you're on the floor, anywhere on the floor, I don't know if I'm a magnet for this or what, but every time somebody just has one too many of these buttes and and ends up in a position of making what I would call or finding oneself in what I would call a perpetual state of perpetual air of judgment. And
we call that a doom scroll to the floor.
Invariably, that leads to being escorted out, which I can't imagine spending this amount of money, because I'm circling back to our conversation about tickets.
There is a point.
Yeah, there is a point. Spending this amount of money to then find yourself in the middle of the show being escorted out. So for everybody here tonight, I know it's $19.50 a beer at the Kia Forum. That's why I'm having one here. $19.50
times.
So please
let's talk more about ticket prices.
Please, exactly.
From
So
one devil to
let's
the
not
next.
let's not get kicked out for the amount of money you're spending on these tickets. Sheehan, ticket prices are obviously astronomical. I don't think they can be defended based on production value, obviously, and I'm not advocating one way or another. But your thoughts, I think, on more of the fan process after the release. Let's talk about that.
I think that's what's been really more interesting to see how it unfolded, because we didn't really touch on the fan-to-fan process because it wasn't opened when we had that last discussion. But fan-to-fan for the 23 tour was vibrant and active for, I feel like, the entire time it was active, right until the day of the show. And this time around, I think fan-to-fan has actually been very slow. And what I still don't understand is that these tickets that are non-transferable this time around have been available on other sites. Yeah. StubHub.
How is that possible?
I don't know. And like, a part of me wanted to actually buy one. I heard that someone who bought a ticket on StubHub was given a login to log into an account. So perhaps and this is just conjecture, perhaps StubHub is creating burner accounts to sell these tickets.
But StubHub is owned by Ticketmaster.
Correct, it is. Yeah. So I don't know of any other way. And StubHub does a thing now if you're selling tickets where you can actually do the Ticketmaster transfer when you upload, and it shows up as an instant download. They give you just an email address to transfer it to. Then it's already done. When someone else buys it, you are not then responsible for transferring it to that person, which is typically how it's happened. That still couldn't happen now because we don't have the transfer button.
Right.
So I literally do not know how, one, the owner of the ticket is giving it to StubHub, and then two, how StubHub is giving it back to the purchaser.
So there's a missing link here, because you're up in the upper deck portion of the forum.
Yes.
And I was convinced for nights 1 and 2 that through fan to fan, you were going to find yourself somehow onto the floor, if not in the pit itself.
Yeah.
And that did not happen. And
no.
so,
are you asking me why?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like you said, I was convinced that once fan to fan opened that I would be searching for, and I did. I was searching multiple times a week. I'd be on there checking in, seeing what was available, and never did I see anything in GA Pit show up. Never. And while being on the floor,
hold on, we have somebody here. She almost got a GA ticket the other morning, but
it was available until it wasn't available.
Until the pinwheel said it's not available.
You got
nice.
one. All right. Well, there you go. You got one.
She did not get one. That's her point.
Oh, well then fuck. I'm sorry.
How do you feel about that experience?
I mean, it sucks.
It sucks.
That is Pulitzer winning commentary right there, friends. Yeah. It sucks.
For sure.
Thank you.
But yeah,
Jessamine.
But just like you said, right?
I agree with you, by the way.
I didn't find shit. I didn't find anything.
And it's because there was more than one place to put them.
And who knew? I didn't know that was a thing.
It shouldn't be. I mean, like, if the tickets are non-transferable, can only be transferred through Ticketmaster fan-to-fan exchange, I don't understand how any of those tickets got anywhere. But I've been hearing of many people buying them on these sites, and they work.
In states where that's not allowed. If it was if it was Wrigley or MSG, that's totally cool.
That's understandable.
But until you told me right now, I did not know that was a thing. So here I am.
TickPick is a big one. StubHub,
TickPick?
obviously. Yeah.
As opposed to Dick Pick. Different site.
Oh my goodness.
Different site,
If this is auto-captioned, I hope that's not
now
what it says.
we are going off the rails.
Yes.
It's a brewery. Oh, by the way. No, but seriously.
Cheers, gents.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to you out there.
Boop. There you are.
Not Anita because she's driving.
Yeah, don't. Need to be careful out there. No, but seriously, I couldn't find anything. And by the time things started showing up in areas where I was like, I would like to upgrade to that location. Maybe side stage, lower bowl, or maybe it's on the floor seated. Okay. At that point, you're 3-4 days away, and there's no chance I'm selling my 200 level seats.
No.
When there's
Not
dozens of other ones being sold for that in that same area. It's like, what's going on? So I was damned if I do, damned if I
The
didn't.
Vancouver shirt, love it.
Well, I think that comes back, which I was.
Oh, you're going to be on the screen tonight. I'm telling you right now. No, you will be. You will be.
Glitter Walker says what? Oh, let's go. I love it. That is phenomenal.
No, so Ed, remember
Kane,
this
sorry,
last
not
night?
Walker,
Ed pointed out a lovely woman and it looked like her father.
There we go.
He was 83 years old. 83
Yeah.
years old. And this absolute gem of a woman just walked up with her cane wearing a Pearl Jam shirt. And I absolutely promise her that she will be on the screen. The cameras will find her if she's going
in the
tonight.
pit, for sure. If she's not, I don't know that the camera.
You know, the 83-year-old gentleman, during
Yes.
Leash, Ed ran off the
Side stage.
took a picture with him, and then ran back on.
I pointed out to
This is
my
why
wife.
I'm glad that Sheehan was there at 4 o'clock in the morning, waiting
Yes.
in line
True.
to be there.
Let's talk about
to
that.
Tell these stories.
All right. So we all agree. By the way, real quick, what were the standout tracks for you last night, Paul?
Come Back and Off He Goes, I thought were great. Leash and Alive, what a pairing that was. Okay, so here's the thing. We heard every song off Dark Matter except for Won't Tell and Got to Give.
Yes.
Now, so far, at least in my viewing, in my listening experience, I've yet to go to 2 consecutive Pearl Jam shows on a tour and hear a brand new album played in its entirety. If I get those 2 songs, I can check off
The entire album.
the entire album in 2 shows. Now, I'm still going to go to Wahana anyway, but
As you do.
as one is wont to do. But it would be amazing to hear both of those songs tonight. And the commitment to playing these songs live, I think, is fantastic. They obviously did it in Vancouver, right, across the 2 shows. But having Andrew Watt being local, I think, which is interesting. He came out for Rearview Mirror, which I thought was, as a dedicated fan of the band, I did not expect him to come out for a Dark Matter song. There was something in me that said, if he's going to come out, he's going to want to play a song that he was air drumming to as a kid, right? So, and
like he did in Vegas.
Exactly, like
Live.
he did in Vegas. Exactly. So
you liked Off He Goes and Come Back, and then the Leash.
I love
Alive
the
combo.
slow burn intro. I love that pairing. Now, on a personal level, my wife Tara, there she is.
Where
back
is she?
there. There she is.
She's back there.
So, wedding song, right? You walked out to Just Breathe. She was in tears listening.
Tears.
In tears listening to this song. She never thought she'd hear it live, and then Eddie just busts into it. Her reaction, diamonds, jewels, priceless.
By the way, that spot in the set list has been reserved for a cover the entire tour until last night.
Really? Hold on. Look at this face.
Interesting.
Look at the tears in her. Look at that face.
my-
Huh? Look at that face.
Riveting.
She kind of looks like the production manager, earlier on. Yeah.
Oh, Tara's been called out.
At least he needs to say that the last lines of our vows were, "Hold me till I die." See you
I'll
on
meet
the
you
other
on the other
side.
side. Yeah.
So that's why I cried. Okay, don't show ugly cry pictures of me.
No, you're beautiful. We love
Oh
you.
my God.
We're beautiful. We love you.
Lovers quarrel live on the internet. You gotta love that. Sheehan, what do you make of the set list last night?
I loved it. I'm a no-code guy, so I was extremely
Oh, yeah.
excited about Off He Goes and In My Tree. I also thought pulling out Leash, Save You were incredible. You know, last night's set list was a veterans set list.
Yes.
It was
Absolutely.
It was full of deep tracks. Anybody coming to their first Pearl Jam show or having casually listened to the hits on the radio, 10 early stuff, probably would not have enjoyed it as much. So I think it was really
You got this number. You got this
Yeah.
number.
It was good for the hardcore fans. I mean, look, it was great for everyone. A lot of good Dark Matter stuff too. But yeah, I think it was a great set list. And yeah, those are my standouts.
I am on record as absolutely adoring the song Faithful. It was played last night. If you saw, and I'm blanking on the date, I want to say it was Vegas 1. They played it one other time this tour. There was some conundrum on the live chat.
Yes.
On is Laura here? Is Laura DiMartini here yet at her own damn party? No, she is not here yet, to my knowledge. Shame on Laura. Anyways, Laura was live streaming, which she always does. God bless her. And the chat, the comments were confused and befuddled by the sound of that song. It was tuned down. And some people were like, it's out of tune, it's out of tune. Well, no, it was just tuned down. And it sounded weird because the brain is so used to hearing it a certain way. And Ed started singing it in that key and had to find the new key. So it went from G to F. And your brain is like, huh? Huh? If I can quote Tim Allen.
Yeah.
So it was weird the other night. Didn't care for it too much. But last night,
We're back to usual.
back to last night, and with the frame of the tribute to Michelle, there.
How perfect was that? A song for the fans in tribute of a fan. Could not have been more apt.
Absolutely.
I absolutely adored it. The performance was fantastic. It is there are moments in that song that are hard to sing. Ed forced his way to get through that song.
He did.
Brilliantly. I'm a big fan. I'm also a big fan of Leash. Got that.
Absolutely.
How fun is it to hear a track off of Backspacer for the first time in God knows how long?
A little
Well,
got some.
by
for
the
the
way-
first time on the tour, right?
And Just Breathe.
Just Breathe.
And,
Right.
and
Two songs off of
that's all right,
Backspacer.
2 songs. And it wasn't Unthought Known, which has
Correct.
generally been the one they've gone to here and there.
Or Amongst the Waves, right?
That one too.
Yeah, yeah.
But to get Got Some.
You know, Got Some has grown on me throughout the years. I didn't like it at first,
No?
but then I heard someone say, like, oh, you know, like it's their Police influence coming in. And
Oh,
suddenly I
yes.
was like, oh.
We literally just heard the police here.
Now it makes it. Oh,
Little Roxanne.
There we go. And I was like, now that's why it makes sense to me.
Yes.
So, yes. Happy to hear it.
So yeah, I was very, and a buddy of mine who was thinking of coming tonight said, last night he went last night. He goes, that was really fun, but I wish they played more hits. I said,
See?
I enjoyed the lack
The
of
deep
hits
cut set list.
because guess what? Tonight we're probably going to hear
You're
Black,
gonna hear Black.
Do the Evolution,
Yep.
Given to Fly, Corduroy, Jeremy,
Better Man.
Better Man.
Now, interestingly enough, the last time they were in LA, we got Porch both nights.
Well, Porch we'll get tonight.
Yeah, probably tonight, right? So
There's 7 songs you're going to get. Christian. Christian. He's not watching. But if he was, oh baby. So okay, let's turn the focus to this evening. Night 2, a rare back-to-backer, no day off in between. Generally, across the years, Night 2 has been better, although there are some notable exceptions, one of which, 5 days ago, Vegas 1, I would say superior to Vegas 2. And
General consensus. Yeah.
way back when, MSG
through
2003.
no fault of the band, though.
Ah.
It's
was
on
at-
the fans. We have to absorb the blame for.
I'm speaking mostly about set list. Of what the hardcore would
Are
want
you
to see.
are you insinuating that this is the time to opine on what we hope to hear?
Absolutely.
Well, obviously, won't tell and got to give, right?
Yeah.
We want to hear the
And I
rest. of it.
Check the
predict, I
box.
predict you get both of those tonight.
Sheehan, from your lips to the higher powers' ears.
What do you want to hear?
Oh my gosh. I am still chasing Sad.
Oh, me too, I think.
I've never
I
seen
don't know
Sad.
that I've heard that.
The last tour I was chasing Sad and Glorified G, and I finally got Glorified, but I would absolutely love to hear Sad, and I'd love to hear Down, my favorite.
I think they played Down tonight.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
Somebody in line last night waiting for beer inside the Forum, I was wearing that shirt, and he goes, man, I hope they play that. And I go, you know what? Book it, dude.
And
Book
they did it.
And they fucking
did it.
This is a family place, right? They fucking
certainly
did. I'm thinking tonight for sure.
Okay.
You're getting it.
Ooh, Dissident would be nice too.
Well, yeah, will
Yeah.
we get released?
As
though?
it
What-
comes on in the
What-
background.
what's
Yeah,
the
I
opener?
just thought of that.
We had this conversation about openers, right? We heard all of your quintessential openers. And you called this, by the way, in the car on the way to the Forum. You said, we haven't heard Oceans. And
We hadn't.
that's exactly what they open with. So, what opens tonight's show?
They have played every usual opener.
Let's go down the list.
Except
Of,
one.
of the girl. Oh, hold on.
Hold on.
Let's
Okay.
of the girl.
Let's take them up. Of the girl. Release,
Oceans, release,
Wash.
wash,
Sometimes.
sometimes,
Long Road.
long road.
No, I thought they didn't do. When did they open Long Road? On this tour?
night 2 in Vancouver.
Oh, I thought they played that second.
No.
Okay, I'm wrong. That was the one I was thinking of.
Well, this conversation just.
But no, hold on.
Sorry about that.
Is there a song off Dark Matter ripe to open a set? Because with Lightning Bolt,
Dark Matter.
Pendulum was opening all those shows.
That would be
Pendulum,
kind
right?
of interesting.
So what song off Dark Matter?
Oh, Upper Hand, 100%.
Yeah, that would be.
Upper Hand.
I was gonna say.
That is the opening song. You get that. You get that. What's the thing?
What's the over/under on Upper Hand opening tonight's show?
What do you guys think? Upper Hand opening
Upper
tonight?
Hand, thumbs up for Upper Hand.
Down.
All right.
Oh no. Okay.
Yes, we're getting thumbs up over here.
Mixed vibes.
We're now
I think it
soliciting
would
the
be
audience.
cool. I don't think it's going to happen, but I think it would be cool.
This
Eddie's
is the best part of the show. What?
So Eddie was in the parking lot for Pink Floyd.
Bored?
He's now in this parking lot.
I can't hear Paul. Karen's talking to us.
Upper Hand is born to be an opener.
It absolutely is.
Can
Absolutely.
you bring
Oh, Karen.
the
come over.
artist behind these amazing shirts?
By the
up
way,
here?
Oh my goodness.
This and that from this woman right here. Jesus Christ. From this woman, I'm off the
Can't step in front of the speaker.
Yeah, apparently.
You're cut off.
Karen, explain how this process went for you.
Which process? Oh, this?
This process.
How did this go for me? Well, I mean, it was a lot of ripping off previous artists, pulling art from
We call those covers.
She's too
Well
humble.
said.
inspired art. I got inspired. No, I mean, you reached out, and I was happy to do it. I love this. I was born.
This
for
shirt and the binaural boot design right here. You look at this. You get 8-man
8-man.
on the backside. DNA. You are an artist, by the way.
Look at that.
No.
It's amazing.
You put up with me, so
Of course. I just want a second. Got to give. I need that one.
yes, I'm with you on that.
I agree,
Got to
Karen.
give.
Got to give. Over Won't Tell. But who's here to talk about Won't Tell besides Paul? Seriously, though.
Am I the only one that likes Won't Tell?
Oh no.
Thank you.
Let me
Thank
get
you.
Won't Tell.
Thank you.
Thumbs up, thumbs down. Or thumbs sideways.
Yes, exactly.
Up.
That's the most radio-friendly song on the album. I'm telling you right now.
Hold on.
I agree.
Here's a second question then. We're again, sorry, internet. What's a hotter take / worst take? Me being on Won't Tell, him being on Do the Evolution. Oh.
Ooh.
Okay then.
Jason just hung Paul out to dry on that.
I had to. I've been getting murdered online for being. It's a fine tune. Won't Tell. It's fine. It's lovely.
It's fine. It's just a flesh wound. I'll survive.
'Tis but a flesh wound.
So before I cut
Anywho.
you off,
Sorry.
mistakenly-
Sheehan's also here.
Before I cut you off mistakenly,
Yes.
thinking they hadn't opened with Long Road. Had you gotten through the whole list? Because I think I found another usual suspect that they haven't done.
Let's hear this.
Those are all the ones that I am aware of that are the usual openers.
We don't have live footsteps here, so regale us.
Please.
Pendulum?
It opened in Sacramento.
Ah, I'm 0 for 2. I didn't remember hearing you say
So
that.
then what the hell? Are they going to repeat one? Are they going to get...
No.
Hey.
I don't think they repeat one.
Can we pull a Milan 2006 and get Severed Hand opening?
Hey, we got a fan for
I've
How
seen,
about
I've
that?
seen it. I've seen a
I'd
show
love
open
that.
with Severed Hand.
They played it 2 nights ago, so probably not going to play it again. But
Yeah.
Or 2 shows ago, I should say. What else is out there that they have? Because literally, for the first 3 or 4 songs, they hadn't played anything. They didn't play any of those songs before. What was that?
Interstellar into Corduroy.
Into Corduroy?
Haven't played
No,
Interstellar
Corduroy.
yet. Corduroy's going to happen tonight, 100%.
Corduroy could be a cool.
What if
opener.
they opened with Baba O'Reilly instead of finishing? Yeah, we wouldn't know what to do with ourselves, would we?
Could have
Well,
opened with Indifference?
go reverse. You could be One Last Sunrise instead of the. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, you know what?
Sunrise.
MSG. Speaking of MSG, 2003, night 2 open with Crazy Mary.
That's right.
So there is precedent for being really fucking weird. And Gold Coast, Australia, 2010, open with Alive. Let's get
Ooh.
real fucking weird.
Wow.
What's up?
Opened with Black.
Open with Black? I don't remember that one. Holy shit.
I was
Wash?
Yeah,
So if
they
we
did that one in Vancouver.
If we
one,
open with
right?
Wash, we are going back to the beginning of the usual openers.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that opened Vancouver 1. We're all gonna pool together. If you go to Wishlist, there's a sheet. You fill it out. We're gonna send it to Ed. He'll make the set list.
You reminded me when you talked about MSGO3 because MSGO.
Christy's here. I'm wearing my Dark Matter. Christy, I'm wearing my Dark Matter bracelet.
Nice.
You have more? Christy has more. See these guys right here? See this? Christy made these. Christy handed these out at the Dark Matter listening party at Run Out Groove Records in Burbank,
cool.
California on April 14th. I don't fucking know.
You reminded me when you mentioned MSGO3
Yes.
that the opener on night 1, which was a frequent opener on the Riot Act tour, was Love Boat Captain. But I would like them to bring back the original intro, which was Boom. Because now they do it with Eddie on the guitar.
Oh.
And you like to go to the show and the lights go down and all you hear is the organ start Love Boat Captain. Oh, I would love
That's
to
a
see
great
that
call.
again.
That's a great call.
How about I'm gonna do you one step further. I'm gonna double down.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Wasted Reprise into Love Boat Captain.
So you're keeping with the organ theme here.
Oh yeah.
Starting with Boom.
Basically just all Boom for the first 15 minutes of the show.
Interesting. How about Rivercross and he finally uses the pump organ?
How about no, Scott?
Because the roadies have been up, like loading it in and out on stage every day.
those poor
I have a
bastards.
thought. The opener of all openers. You ready for this?
Yes.
Chloe Dancer.
You'd be fucking sick. Chloe
Chloe
Dancer
Dancer to open the
Chloe
show.
Dancer?
Who says no? Who says no to that?
I mean, it's all downhill
Beautiful.
from there.
So we're making like an entire playlist of Boom
This is-
openers right now, basically.
This show is
Love
devolved
Rain Over
into-
Me?
Ooh, can Ed still sing it though?
Oh yeah, he can.
Hey, all that matters is that Boom is starting.
Yep.
Is that Boom is what?
Starting the song.
Yes,
It's about
that's
Boom.
true. That's true. I don't want to get feedback from this.
Future
Giant-
Days?
There's a speaker right here, and it's
Future
loud.
Days. would
Future
be
Days.
interesting. I like that call.
Boom
Ooh,
starts,
Future Days would be fun. Speaking of wedding songs, so when they played Just Breathe last night, my wife said, "Hey, isn't that wasn't that our wedding song?" I go, "No, sweetheart, that was not our wedding song. that was the song that Tara walked down the aisle to. Our wedding song, Future Days,
Which is beautiful.
lovely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
By the way,
As is, by the way, Wishlist,
I'm
which is playing
I'm
right
reaching
now.
across
Playing right
Sean's
now.
face.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
hip hip hooray for Wishlist Foundation. here
Wishlist
tonight.
Foundation,
Huh?
go buy your raffle tickets. You've got what is that? 35 minutes over there to buy those raffle
We
tickets.
love you, Wishlist.
It's on right now. Wishlist is on right now.
That's
That.
Did you just get here?
Welcome back. Yeah.
I produce things. Listen, people, I'm day drinking. What do you want from me? This is what happens.
You know, we talked about wedding songs,
By the
but
way-
this was the lullaby I would sing to my older son
Oh.
every night. Yeah.
Look at
And
that.
That's lovely.
This is his favorite part, the guitar solo. Like now when we get in the car, he says, Dad, can you play doo-doo-doo-doo? Because that's what he calls it, his favorite song. Shout out to Rev.
Do for you, buddy.
Yes.
Let's check the comments, by the way. I haven't looked at these in a while, since they told us that we couldn't be heard. I went to the show yesterday. You know what? Let's go out and highlight this. Went to the show yesterday. Freaking awesome. Wish I'd be going today. Caesar, the tickets are available, as Sheehan was
Yeah,
saying.
Anita just upgraded.
She did. I might have to text her.
You were
Yeah.
thinking of downgrading. Talk to us about that.
Thinking about it.
You were thinking about it.
Oh, let's talk about
That
downgrading.
window passed. That window passed.
What happened?
Huh?
Why did the window pass? Oh, because we're late.
Yeah.
It's late in
Yeah.
the day. Oh.
Considering a side stage view rather than
We
back
cost
of the floor.
Sheehan money. Look at that.
So let's ask the internet, and let's ask everybody here at Common Space, if you had a GA ticket but you were railed the night before, and you were a little tired, a little sore, because we're old, knees, backs, the whole thing.
This is true.
Would you stand in the back of GA, or would you downgrade and get a nice seat, like 3 or 4 rows up in the lower bowl?
Side stage.
Side stage. Stay in
Stay
GA.
GA.
That's what that's
Exactly.
why he's considering
Yeah.
it. Hey, it's the question, my friend. Okay,
Rather be
1 to
yeah,
1.
okay.
1 to 1. What do you think, Karen?
Seats. Seats.
Go up seat. I think so.
Yeah.
And here's the
Looks like
variable.
I made the wrong choice.
How tall are you?
5'7".
Okay, that's the variable.
Somebody,
How many
somebody just bought a
people?
Mike
What
Wishlist Foundation shirt. I love that in blue
Love
over
to
there.
see it
Look
over
at
there.
Love it.
Love to see. I see a Mike shirt too.
That's it.
Yeah.
Mike
Good
McCready.
call.
Love
You
rock
are a
and roll.
woman of taste.
That's right. By the way, for people who are possibly height challenged, the ladder might be the better choice. Because what if you're stuck behind
lower bowl, you mean?
Yeah. What if you're
Yeah.
stuck behind a large person?
Huge consideration.
You know?
Yeah.
That's me on the floor.
That's
And
me
every
in the corner.
single-
That's me in the. No, okay. I'm sorry.
And anyone who knows my
Did I mention day
Instagram
drinking?
knows I like taking pictures too. So
Concertpants, Sheehan Perara. By the way, if you didn't know, he has been. Are we calling it fan sourcing?
yeah, fan sourcing.
Fan
right?
sourcing.
Yeah.
If you are going to the show, who is doing the thumbs ups? Is it me? Is it me? I don't know.
It's
Anyways.
right on top of Paul's nose.
It
this
is.
time, Yeah.
If you're going to the shows and you're taking photos,
I'm going to hide behind the QR code.
It did it again. Son of a basketball. Send your photos to this gentleman right here. He's gonna edit the shit out of them, and they're gonna look super good. And you're gonna have like a co-collaboration thing on the Instagrams, and credit you, of course. And it's gonna make a nice collaboration, and it's gonna look fan-fucking-tastic, and everyone's gonna see it.
It's been really interesting watching the thing grow, but it's catching on.
You have
People are loving it.
Speaking of feeding the algorithm, you have shot up my algorithm because of this.
Ah, good.
All I see is Concertpants.
Good.
Now it's summer though. Is it?
He makes us look
Is
better.
it now that it's getting warmer? Is it now concert culottes?
Oh. Well, it's funny that you say that, and I just mentioned my son earlier because my two sons are concert shorts and concert briefs. when I mentioned them on the IG.
That is so dad humor, and I enjoy it.
Hey,
I enjoy it.
Hey,
I'll
I want
own
to
it.
take a quick moment. Hold on. I got to interrupt this conversation right here. Hold on.
Ryan. Oh, Ryan.
You know what Gabe wants you to do? Come here for a second. Yeah, you. Come
Yeah,
here.
you.
Come here.
Jesus Christ! What's the thumbs up? You weren't
The
even
two
facing
youths
the camera.
over here having a conversation.
Couple of youths.
This guy right here had an aspiration to do a Pearl Jam podcast.
I did,
He
I did.
designed a logo for this podcast.
Yes.
And for a moment, you are now an official guest host of the State of
Nice,
Love
nice,
and
nice.
Trust
All right.
Pearl Jam podcast.
Excellent.
It is a pleasure to have you. What is one song you can't wait to hear tonight?
Ole. No, I'm just kidding.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, man. To hear tonight? Well, it's hard because I wanted, you know what? Sleight of hand. I'll go with that.
Love that call.
Good one.
Love that call.
Good one.
Give
Excellent.
me your given name, sir.
My tethered name?
Given name.
My name is Bo.
Bo, welcome to Bo, co-host of the State of Love and Trust podcast.
So here's a very quick story. If you listen to Minnesota St. Paul bootleg from last tour, and Eddie says, "Hey, is that Bo?" That's me.
Bo from
Whoa.
St. Paul, Minnesota. Love it.
I thought it was Bo Jackson.
It is.
Bo knows Pearl Jam.
Who knows Bo?
So I kind of a long story short, but I befriended Jill the first night, and then she told him all about it, and then he gave me a shout out, Tambo, set list, all that stuff. And I've been to 50 plus shows. That was the first time I've gotten anything. And so last night she's walking to GA, and I'm like, she's not gonna remember me, I'm like a peon. Bow! She comes up, says hi, introduced me to her daughters. It was incredible. So yeah, I'm looking forward to tonight.
That is
Nice.
something special.
So yes, it is.
Pleasure to have you,
I
Bo.
see what you did there, Sheehan.
Okay, Eddie's proud of me. Yeah.
As he should be.
awesome.
Thank you, Bo.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Another goddamn thumbs up. Look at that.
For Bo, not for me.
As it should be. Well,
I'm glad you got the daughter's something special reference.
oh, Christy.
Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
Look at
Christy.
these. These are beautiful.
Christy. Oh, can I have the Setting Sun one?
These are
Oh,
magic.
I love you so much. This is great.
Wow.
May I have one as well?
Hey,
Awesome.
hey, guess which one she gave me? Won't tell.
Won't tell.
Look at that.
Ah.
Oh,
these
it's
are
in Love and
beautiful.
Trust.
Thank you.
You are a
I've
peach,
got
Christy.
So that. Thank
LA
you so
woman
much.
on the gram.
You are
Christy.
something special.
Now we're really just burying this. aren't we?
Yeah.
Just pounding.
That
this
wasn't
into the
as
ground.
relevant as my comment.
Pearl Jam, State of Love. Christy made. Okay, so I said it before, but I'll say it again. She made these for the listening party at the record store. How cool is that?
Very cool.
I love it, and I've been wearing mine. I've been wearing mine since. Yes, of
They
course.
fit beautifully. Thank you. You're a doll.
The what?
Ah.
Can you put this on? You don't have to
at
be on
this.
camera if you don't want to. But look at this.
Look at this. This
Christy's-
hand model over here. David Duchovny
Weep. Look at this.
Oh my
Oh, I
God.
love this porch one.
Ooh, those are cool.
Yeah.
Who did?
Someone gave it to me in Vegas.
They gave it to you in Vegas.
The rest are all ones that I made. Oh, my best friend made these. She's from Boston.
Very cool.
So we're making them for family.
We're feeding back here, Christy, but I really do appreciate you bringing those over here. My
Thank you,
goodness.
Kristen.
The community is amazing. Where's Brent Knapp? Can we get Brent over here? Brent Knapp, come on over here. Come on. He's doing the no, stop, but go on. He's doing that whole thing. Will he bring me a beer? Will he bring me a beer? No, he's
I already
not.
got one. Jason's not going to get
I
one.
said
Watch
no
this.
earlier. I had one.
He's
Brent,
going to come here empty-handed. Watch.
for anybody who's watching who is from
Called
Southern
it.
California,
Hey.
this is Brent. He owns this place. Brent, how long have you been in business?
6 years.
You can go ahead. There you go.
6 years.
6 years. And how did you come to say, you know what, I'm going to stop what I'm doing and make a brewery?
That's a good question. I don't
Thank
have
you.
a great answer. No, we just wanted to build. Frankly, we just wanted to build a business, very team focused, focused on improving people's lives. And I'd worked in some cultures that weren't great, and it really came from wanting to build a great culture.
This is a great culture. Your
thank you.
space is amazing. Are you a Pearl Jam fan?
Huge.
All right. Give
been to,
me. Go ahead.
First show was San Bernardino in 2000. I've been to something around 50, but I don't know the exact number. But, yeah.
50 shows from this man right here.
Shows.
There are many bars, people, in Los Angeles.
Brent,
We're
are you
here for
going
a
to
reason.
tonight's show?
Of course.
Of course you are.
Excellent.
Give me 2 songs that you hope to hear tonight that you did not hear night 1.
Porch.
And
Porch and porch. I just want to hear
Porch and
Play
Porch.
twice.
play
Yeah.
Porch
It's all
twice.
good.
Brent,
Brian Stippleman would agree with you.
Can I get you guys beers?
be still
Sir,
my heart.
I will take you up on that offer.
You told me that the German Pilsner was the one, right? German Pilsner here at
Look at
Common
this
Space.
man.
Hold on.
He is
Can
a
I
champion of the
tilt up?
people.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Common Space
That's
Brewery.
the spot. If you're in LA, please visit. They do a fantastic job here. And by the way, the staff behind the bar, 3 cheers. You guys are
Impeccable.
fantastic.
Can we have more than 3? Maybe like 47 cheers. Come on, let's go for the staff. For the fucking staff. Let's go. Hey, do you have your raffle tickets? You got 25 minutes. Otherwise, I'm winning everything. So,
Hey,
take
will we
that.
hear Nothing Man tonight? Because it's playing right
Oh,
now.
let's
I would
hear that.
love to hear that song.
Give me a random ass song, like just fucking out of the, like not Sweet Lou level weird, but like, or maybe it is, that you really want to hear. Like we rattled off 7 songs that were probably 8 songs that we know we're gonna hear tonight because they didn't play them last night. So, what was that?
I'm going to go with Sleight of Hand, to be honest with you. I
All
would love to hear that one. Thank
All
you.
night. Ooh, I like that.
Around the bend.
Oh, what a call.
When is that? I don't have
You,
my stash
sir,
tracker in front of
are
me.
a beaut. Yes.
Well,
what a
while
call.
Paul thinks about that, thinks about his answer, I'm gonna look that
I
up.
already gave you my answer.
What is that?
I said Sleight of Hand.
Oh, you went along with Bo.
I did go because
Oh.
Bo knows songs. That's why.
I'm gonna run that joke into the ground. Bo knows everything. Let's look up the song here. The last time, what song am I doing? What song?
Sleight of Hand
Sleight
or
of-
Around the Bend?
Around the Bend, that's the one. Around the Bend. Live interneting is the best
This is Jason.
podcasting. Nothing's loading. Here we go.
There he goes.
Someone-
Live footsteps over
someone,
here.
Someone vamp for me. That means talk.
Vamp.
Just talk. Someone. Anybody.
Sheehan and I are just going to riff.
That's yeah,
like
riff.
Mike.
This
right
is
now.
true. This is true.
All right, Sheehan, question for you. 4 a.m.
Oh, yes, talk about
to
this.
10 a.m. Highlight of your morning in line
4 a.m.
to get to the rail.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
You guys here.
Wow.
Oh my
look at that.
goodness! Show the label.
Look at this man.
Show the label. What a
you,
mensch.
guys.
Thank
Sir,
you.
thank you.
Thank you, Brent.
Thank you.
Brent's top lad. Oh, it's a big boy too.
Hey, can we get a round of applause
Brent
to the
Knapp.
owner of this
Brent
brewery?
Knapp.
The owner of this fine establishment.
This
Thank
guy.
you, sir.
What a guy.
What a guy.
This is the hazy IPA. It's lovely. I think it's called Fruit Fight. I want to say or something fight. Something like fight.
Everything they do here is delicious.
All right, so around the bend. Pardon my burping.
Okay. Oh no. What was the highlight between 4 and 10?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I have to know this because you are a level of insanity that I have not yet reached.
Well, this is thanks. This is thanks to having friends who were ready to go out and pick me up from the hotel and do this as a group. But
I'm a poser of a Pearl Jam fan.
Maybe perhaps it's not the highlight, but it was the biggest event of between the time that you're saying 4 and 10. The understanding was that wristbands were going to be passed out at 9 a.m. and that did not come to fruition. So
Did you panic?
I did consider for a second, am I actually going to stay here for the rest of the day? I got there at 4 a.m. under the impression that I was going to be going back to the hotel by like 9:30, 10. So when I realized it was going to be another 8 hours, I did panic a little bit. I did reconsider for a little while. And then, again, thanks to the group, I stayed. And I'm glad that I did.
I'm glad you did too.
Yes.
I thought you were going to say when I brought McDonald's.
That helped. That certainly helped. Jason did bring me McDonald's.
I got him a large coffee.
He did get me a large coffee. It helped significantly.
Sausage.
Significantly.
Hey, I want to do
cheese.
a special shout out really quickly before we jump back into this.
Yes.
There is a wonderful book coming out.
There's a Camry in the parking lot.
No, well, there was a Camry in the parking lot. I just want to show you. I am no guide.
that is
Brian Stippleman.
tilted.
Yeah.
Stip.
Reflection.
The book, song by song, a Pearl Jam. It's the definitive guide, I would say. Definitive guide to Pearl Jam's music. Highly recommend it. And always a pleasure to have Stip on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He joined the three of us for
He
a
sure
couple
did.
different
For
shows,
the,
right?
for the first listen.
Yeah, that's right. I Am No Guide out, I want to say end of July, so get the pre-orders in now. I don't know
Cool.
where the link is.
Final proof just came in.
Yeah.
Get excited, folks.
I don't want to, should we put the cart before the horse and say that what we did?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Surprise!
Oh.
Coming. Around the Bend hasn't been played since 2018. It was played twice.
Ooh.
That's the call of the night.
I
thought Chloe Dancer as an opener was good.
No,
this
Around
guy.
the Bend.
Yeah,
This
like
guy
that.
with the win.
And it's a softer song, so it would make sense in the opening there. O2 Arena, July 17th, 2018, and then March 13th, and Santiago, Chile. And before that was 2015, one time. Before that, 2014, one time. 2013, one
Obviously,
time.
right?
How many
The no-
times
the no-code
domestically?
Domestically?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, my shit's loading.
Oh,
Hold
well,
on.
here we go again.
Why did it reload? That was weird. Keep vamping.
Yeah, we're just gonna
We're gonna
riff.
keep vamping, exactly. Yes.
I don't know why it reloaded.
Sheehan, question number 2.
Okay.
In line at 4 a.m. to get to the rail. Here's the question. Talked about the culture at the rail.
Moline, in Illinois.
Moline. What a show Moline was.
Duh.
That was no
Well,
code,
that
right?
was the no-code
That was
show.
no
Yeah.
code, exactly.
Sorry. There you go.
Talk to me about the culture at the rail. There is a dedicated level of fandom.
Absolutely.
And I have to imagine that at most shows, you're seeing some familiar faces.
Shout out Rich. Shout out Heidi.
Huh?
Seriously.
Yeah. Talk to
Seriously.
me about the culture of the rail.
I mean, it's exactly what you said. It's a group of extremely dedicated folks that are ready to camp out for multiple nights at a time to take that coveted spot at the rail. And they put in the work. They take care of each other, they put in the work, and they get where they're aiming to go. We were talking about this earlier, right? Because now, I think for last night, people had been camped out for 2 nights. Some people, before I think they just got
Insanity.
from Vegas straight to the Forum parking lot, set up camp, and then that was it. But it was really interesting to see the difference between each row. Let's call them rows, right? They're not actually seats or anything, but of the rail and further on. So rail, of course, you've got your campers, right? At least one night. That's what you need to get on the rail. I was in the second row, and I'd gotten there about 4:45 in the morning. And then
Jesus
the
Christ.
third row was people that had got to the venue around 5 p.m. Or 4:35 p.m.
That's a big
So
difference.
That is a big difference between the first 3 rows and then everyone else.
You hung out and slept/sat on sidewalks for hours to be 2 feet closer.
That's correct. That's exactly correct.
I will say, the silver lining of these people who camp out day in, day out on the sidewalk, got to be great for your back. Hard surface.
You mean the actual sleeping?
Yeah.
I got excited because I thought you meant being on the rail, and being
There's
on
no
the
sleeping
rail
in Pearl
is
Jam.
actually good for
Just
your
like
back.
there's no
You can
crying
lean
in
against
baseball.
it.
No. Being on the rail is, again, we're old now. We're old. So the backs, the knees, the feet, they hurt.
Yeah.
They hurt. My back. So you gotta have a good sleep. And I would think that at the sidewalk.
Will the day
Good for
come?
the back.
Will the day come that GA is 15 rails, so we can all lean against the rail? You know,
That would make sense.
it makes jumping a
Well,
lot
you know what?
easier.
There's
to
no
hold onto
crowd
the rail and
surfing
jump.
at a Pearl Jam show
I asked-
anymore.
well,
I
to-
mean,
okay, to
right?
your
Right? Those
point-
days are gone.
To your point, I was asking my wife last night. I go, why the hell do we still have these seated parts of GA on the floor? Why? We are old. We are not moshing. There's no danger of there being some sort of push.
I think you just answered your question. We're old.
We are old. We
So then-
appreciated
so then-
having the opportunity to sit down for a brief moment.
What's that? Please.
So last night I was watching and I was saying the same thing. I was like, we are getting old. Because it used to be like, people would be like, Pearl Jam, busting it up, right? Between acts.
Busting it up.
Busting it up. Trying to get them to come back out to another few songs, right? Last night, people were sitting. They're like, oh, damn.
We get tired. We get tired by the time encore number 2 shows up.
We're tired.
So then there is the question though, right? So like, on the one hand,
Yeah,
There's
there are
no
no
mosh pit.
pits.
There's no
so
pits.
theoretically, you could just open the whole thing up so anybody could be where they want it to be. But we also get tired. So sitting down every once in a while, maybe just during an encore break, could be necessary. It's interesting.
I think Europe still has cases where the entire floor is GA, is open, or at least they did on the last tour. It might not be.
Well, let me ask you both the question. We have shorter set lists.
True.
And I think this is a good thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that I'd rather get optimal Pearl Jam on every song rather than say, play me a marathon. And they would, look, they'll never phone it in. But
Right.
when I think of Pearl Jam for 36 songs, do I want that on anyone at this point in time? I mean, yes, I would love to see it, but at the same time, like, I mean,
That's tricky though too, because people when Stone said in that spin article to Jonathan Cohen, he goes, "Oh yeah, we're gonna play some shorter shows. It's not gonna be as long as it used to be." The used to be is 2016 to 2018. Those were the marathon shows. Everything before that was 2.5 and under.
Really?
For years. Go back. Dude, think about State College. That was 3 hours
State
long. and
College
everyone
was
like,
a
"Oh my
long
God.
show.
Oh my God.
2003
3 hours
was a
long."
long show.
Yeah, because it was abnormal to be that long. The entirety of 2016 through 2018, every show was 3 to 3.5 hours long.
Was the
Every
Lightning
show.
Bolt tour not that long?
No.
Huh. Okay.
25
and
songs.
I feel like Backspacer at the Gibson here in L.A., before they turned it into a Harry Potter ride, that series of that was 4 dates, by the way.
4 shows.
4 consecutive shows.
Paul, tell me how you missed the 3rd show.
God bless it. All right, so this guy decided 4 shows. I'm going to take night 3
I've got to
off.
be financially
Yeah, it's
responsible.
fine. I have to be fiscally responsible. And you know what happened on night 3? Chris Cornell comes out and they do Hunger Strike.
no.
Yeah, that was the one this guy missed. I saw Cantrell, but But hey, here's the kicker. My consolation prize. We had drinks with Kevin Martin last night.
We
We're
did.
gonna go see Jerry Cantrell.
Mike.
Yeah, we're gonna
Name
go
drop.
see Bush. We're gonna go see Candlebox, and we're gonna go see
Jerry
in Petco Park in August, I believe.
I love you, Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin, you're a doll. We
You're
love
a
you.
tall, slender, bewitching man.
Kevin Martin is on the Mount Rushmore of '90s voices.
Ooh.
It's Lane, it's Eddie,
I want your response.
it's Chris, and it's Kevin.
He's
I
left,
will fight anybody on
He
that
has
one.
left Kurt Cobain off of the Mount Rushmore of Seattle voices.
Thank you, sir. There.
You don't think he belongs
I'm already
there?
getting applause.
Wow.
By the way, I agree.
I do think Kurt is a hell of a vocalist.
Kurt's great.
Yes, he is.
Kurt's great.
Kurt's amazing.
Kevin's just
There
special.
can be only 4. And we're talking singers. And we're talking vocalists. That's a very specific word.
Ah.
Kurt was more of a screamer, and he was a hell of a
He
screamer.
was great, but Kevin can drum. Kevin plays. Kevin can sing. Kevin.
Intangibles. Here we go.
We continue
So-
to embellish.
Anywho,
We'll get that opportunity at Petco Park.
how did we
Later.
get to that point?
I don't know how he got here.
Oh, your
German-
drinks last night.
German Pilsners is how we
But
got
speaking
there.
of Jerry, he was there last night.
Yes, he was.
Who was he hanging out with? He was hanging out with somebody, wasn't
I don't know.
he? Ooh, Mookie shirt. Love that.
There's some Blaylock action
Bring
over
the
there. Look at that.
thunder. Little Mookie,
Come here.
come on
Nice.
down.
Let's see that. Let's see that on the pot. Look
Show
at
it
this
to
guy.
the internet.
Look at that guy.
Mookie Blaylock. Is that an OG? What is that from? Is that from? That looks worn.
Yeah.
It's old.
90s.
Like me. Look at this. This
That-
is fantastic.
That looks loved. It's not. It's not old. It's loved. Me.
No, this is Torg.
Torg?
That's you.
Is it Torg? I thought it was Tony. I'm sorry.
No.
Love it. Jam. Look at that.
This was Ed's. Oh God, this was Ed's vest from the Lollapalooza tour.
The actual artifact.
Perry gave it to the band, and then the band gave. Well, Ed gave his to Honey, and then Honey gave it to her roommate, and her roommate sold it to me. Providence.
I thought you just stole something from the Mopop. No.
This is the guy.
Holy
This
shit.
is
Amazing.
the guy.
I got stuff.
Torg.
You got stuff
I
for
got-
sure.
I got stuff.
He's got stuff. Look at
That's
that.
the name of the episode.
Yeah.
I got stuff. By
I
Torg.
got shit.
He got.
I got shit. Outstanding. What's your name, sir?
Torg.
It's Torg.
It's just Torg.
That's it.
Torg,
One
how
name.
Many,
He's like-
how
he's like
many
Bono.
shows have you been to?
30-something.
Love it.
30
Very
something.
cool.
Favorite album?
Oh, I love the new one, but Versus was my favorite, but the new one's creeping up there.
What do you want to hear
Good
tonight?
answer.
Waiting for Stevie again.
Oh yeah. So good.
Very cool.
Love it. This vest is outstanding. I'm sorry, I touched it. You're like don't.
No.
Just went down in value.
Exactly.
I was her
Fucking
medical
Paul,
skill.
Jesus. Don't touch my vest.
Torg, what do you got there? A little stout?
Oh, the Nitro. Yeah.
The
Dark Flow.
Dark Flow.
Dark flow. So
It's even.
Bang.
not
It's an even flow,
not
right?
even not even matter. Dark flow.
Fantastic. It was a pleasure having you, sir.
Gotta go back to my 13-year-old.
It's
He
good.
Oh, she going
is
back too?
he is heading back to family.
Excellent.
You are going to have fun tonight.
Mass.
It's going to be a night to remember. Always, she says. And she's right.
If you have a Camry with the license plate Z65, no, just kidding. German Pilsners, guys, it's 5 o'clock.
Is it raffle time?
You've got 10 minutes. 10 minutes to buy your raffle
up.
tickets.
Now they're getting up.
By the
They
way,
know.
you guys at home, you guys know how to contact us if you would like to get one of these shirts. But you out here in the
Sheehan, I'm a
patio,
bad influence. Look at this. Look at this.
Ah.
I just did that. Make quality use of that beverage.
Paul's interrupting my shilling for your enjoyment.
That's
Beer.
true. That's true.
If you guys would like to buy some podcast merchandise, I hate that word. T-shirts, stickers, pins. We're
Say
selling
merch.
them over there. A portion of the proceeds will go to helping the two nonprofits here today, Femtasia and the Vitalogy Foundation. So
Vitalogy Foundation.
Karen
Femtasia.
Tigerson made these designs, and they are for sale. She's over
Karen,
there.
we love
She's
you.
Waving. She's wearing one of the shirts. State of Love and Trust, Vitalogy adjacent. Look at that.
She's wearing her shirt.
It's
We pretend it's
Karen
ours, but it's
over
really
there.
yours.
Anyways, final thoughts going into night 2. By the way, Paul will be back on tour at Ohana. He's bookending. I will also be bookending with you.
Yep.
You, my friend,
I've got-
have 2 more stops, right?
Exactly.
Talk to us
3,
about
including
those
Ohana.
stops. Oh, you're
That's
coming
right.
to Ohana as
Fuck
well.
me.
I will be. We
Both-
can do
both
this
nights?
again.
Both
We
nights?
have not seen the last of Sheehan.
Exactly.
Oh, fucking A. Let's go.
But I will be in Seattle next week, and then I will
Special.
be at MSG
Oh, special.
in the fall, and then Ohana.
So find this gentleman and get your photos. By the way, use RAW. That helps him
True.
out. If you're shooting on the phone,
It does
use
make
the
it
RAW.
easier.
Use the RAW.
Or a live photo.
Live is fun, but I think you probably prefer the RAW, right?
For photo purposes, yes.
So if you see him in Seattle or MSG, hook up with him. You might see me in Wrigley in Chicago.
Cool.
But you'll see all of us in Ohana in a few months' time. Should we end this?
It's going to be awesome.
No, we're not going to end this yet. We got some comments here. Look at this.
Oh.
Comments, parting ways.
You have been neglectful,
Ooh.
sir, while you've been
Sheehan,
playing
tell
around on
everyone
live
where you've
footsteps.
been today. Oh, Anita,
Oh.
Anita wants you to know. Tell people where you've been with
Yes,
Anita. Anita,
absolutely.
love Anita.
Major bucket list item. I went to the Hollywood Forever Cemetery today.
Did you now?
And I got to
Yeah.
pay
Did
my
you see
respects.
Marilyn? Did you see Marilyn?
I got to pay my respects to Chris and to Mark.
Fantastic.
I
Fantastic.
did not stop at Marilyn's, but I noticed the area.
He was
that-
aware.
Yeah, it looked familiar. But no, that was a very, very moving experience. And to get to go with Anita is, adds to it.
Is there a bigger
significantly.
Chris Cornell fan than Anita?
I doubt it. But everything
She
that-
does the
every-
business for him.
And everything that she does to, keep the legacy alive
Yes.
and strong and growing, for that matter, is just so appreciated from, all of us fans.
Chicago checking in. Zep Pearl.
I think, Jason, you got to scroll up.
I got to scroll up?
There's some feedback here.
Oh, shit, Eric. I am getting married on June 15th. Future days will be played during our slideshow. Let's
Beautiful.
go, Eric. Kudos to
Beautiful.
you, Eric.
You're a man after Jason's heart.
Oh,
I love
parting
you so
ways.
much.
I like that, too.
Oh, dude, I love Parting Ways.
Yeah.
Parting Ways.
Parting
fans?
ways with setting sun. How about that?
Oh,
Two brothers
Yes.
from another mother. How about that?
I love it. I will pander to the shit out of this crowd
Big
if I have
wave.
to. What else we got here? Jenny Shank checking in. Jenny, speaking of Wishlist Foundation, Jenny, how's it
GA
going?
every single
Love
time.
you.
Okay, good advice.
That's hard though.
It is hard to get.
If you
yeah,
don't win the
but
lottery,
I think
gods.
because the question was, if you have it, do you relinquish it? Hence the answer, GA.
You'll be there tonight.
Yeah, it'll be my 6th time ever doing GA too.
How many GAs have you had?
I think I'm close to 6 as well.
The
last 2 tours I was GA, but
out
all
of how many?
shows.
What's your total?
He doesn't know.
Wait, you mean
that's
in the
good.
pit?
No,
just
total.
total shows.
Total. Oh, God. My first show was a Halloween night binaural. I remember that.
2000.
2000.
Okay.
How many? But you did 06, right?
I did. Well, they
did all
did.
three,
They
didn't you?
did. I think 3 or 4 shows at the Bill Graham Civic Auditorium in San Francisco. I want to say I hit all of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's at least 4 right there. And then
that's
you did
4.
2 in 2013 with me.
Yeah.
You did 4 in 09.
We
You
did 4
3
in 09
you
together.
did 3 in 09.
Fine. Yeah, I did 3. Thank you for reminding me of the one I missed.
3. That's like 10, right?
We did Lightning Bolt together. We did
And then
Gigaton together.
We did Ohana Encore.
We did Ohana Encore.
I was at that one.
We did Gigaton last year.
We did Gigaton, yeah.
And now we got this. I'm trying to think. GA?
Look, the reality is
GA
my numbers
probably-
can't compete, okay? So
You know what?
We're talking about how many
I think
times
I'm
somebody's
almost
seen
similar.
Pearl Jam. I'm in the lower tier.
Oh, there's some
as
people.
As am I. Tonight's 28 for me.
We've been over this.
I don't even have 28. Are you kidding me?
I'm tonight's 29 for me.
That's impressive.
I'm gonna catch up. I'll
You-
catch up.
No,
in
you're
Seattle.
gonna beat me by next week.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Cool.
My first show was right after your first show in 1998. There was no
Field tour.
GA. There was no pit. It was all the rows of the amphitheater went up to the very front of the stage, and I was row 2. So if you can count that,
Oh my goodness.
right in front of Stone.
That's awesome.
Hartford.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
My one consolation is I was with the band the entire time. You fell off
I did fall off.
for a brief period.
We've been over
Actually,
this
so
now.
did I.
We have. Did you really?
Yeah. I did every tour from Yield through Avocado.
Oh, you had a late fall off.
And then, everything from Yield through Avocado, and then I fell off during Backspacer, came back Lightning Bolt. But to fall off on that one album was to fall off for a long period. So the longest I've gone without seeing them has been 7 years. 2006 to 2013.
Did you hear Comeback?
Oh,
Come back.
so
For
good.
sure.
I feel like we're rambling here, but yeah. If out there in the internets, if you are going tonight, maybe we'll see you, or we're gonna wear the same things.
Yes.
Sheehan's
We're going
still
straight
cold.
there.
Look for us.
It has gotten cold during
Yeah,
this.
I'll
yeah.
give you,
Really?
I'll give you
man.
free stick. This guy's cold. Look, you kidding? I'll give you free stickers. Welcome to California.
I mean,
Who would've thought?
It can be cold in Texas.
It can. It certainly can.
You guys have your own power grid, so I know you're cold sometimes.
True.
Oh, inside jokes.
Okay, give me one song you want to hear tonight.
Oh, we're doing this again, huh?
Well, I don't
answers,
think we
just
ever
one.
did it.
Different
I don't think we
answers
ever did
We
it.
didn't do it.
You can
It's
actually answer
one
questions.
song,
Yeah.
make or break. You got to hear one
What's
tonight.
yours?
It's breath for you. I know it's
Yeah, it
breath
is
for
breath.
you. It is breath.
Always and forever.
Sweet. Oh, we're doing this. So we are doing this again. I'm gonna stick with Around the Bend.
Sticking with Around the Bend.
Sleight out of hand, right?
I know I'm gonna get black, so I want to say it, but I know I'm gonna get
You
it.
can
so
say it.
I'm not gonna go black. I want to hear Won't Tell tonight because Won't Tell got
true.
to. I want the whole album, and I feel like actually I'm gonna say Got to Give because I feel like Won't Tell is a foregone conclusion.
Ooh,
So I'm gonna
I like Brandon.
Got to Give.
Push me, pull me.
Push me, pull.
Push. I love that call.
Interesting.
Push me, pull me.
Just
that
a
would be
put-
great.
Just a puddle, right? Is that what he says? Just a puddle on the
And
ground.
how about we do Push Me, Pull Me with I'm Open?
We heard I Am Open a few shows ago.
Yeah, but they go so well together.
All right.
You know what else
Ooh,
I'm open
Van
goes
Halen.
with? Around the Bend.
Around.
All right.
Consecutive.
that's
we've,
the-
we've taken this full circle.
This is
consecutive songs.
I don't know what this show was, but it was something. Hey, you've got 2 minutes to buy a raffle ticket. 2 minutes. 2 minute warning. 2 minute warning.
That must sound.
To buy a
But what
raffle
if,
ticket.
in addition to a raffle ticket,
Yeah.
they want that design right there?
If anybody here wants to buy one of these fabulously Karen Tigerson designed T-shirts, they look like the 2000 bootlegs. Look at me, I'm 8-man. Or State 11 Trust.
State 11 Trust.
I'm off
Look
the
at
camera
this.
now.
Look at this.
Vitalogy, they're for sale over there, right over there. And we have Tivoli, the fucking snake, the green snake. It's right over there.
Which I dropped
Go
the
check us
ball
out.
on.
Sheehan has one.
That's the one I have.
That's the one he has. Everybody on the internet, thank you for sticking with us. Wishlist Foundation, we love you so much. Thank you for having us. Common Space Brewery, Brent Knapp, you're a hell of a guy. So is your crew. We love you guys. Thank you for having us.
We're going to look for you tonight,
Buy
Brett.
more beer. Buy more beer. Buy more beer. And by the way, Gochujang food truck, fucking killing it. Have you had this? It's amazing.
Very good. Very, very good.
I realize there's a child here. I just noticed there's a child. I'm so sorry. I've been swearing the whole day.
Hold on a second. You've been sitting right behind us this entire time.
Panama.
Come here. Come here. No,
She's
she
not
said
coming
no.
on.
She said
She's
no.
declined our request.
Quietly judging, looking, watching, judging. We dedicate this entire episode to you.
What's your name? Sherry is killing it over here. Are you in G8
It's
tonight?
actually right behind you. If you, yeah, see. Excellent.
Doesn't want to be on. Oh, there she is. She's on the show even though she doesn't want to be. Boop, 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 boop. Sherry, living the dream, Sherry. What number show is this for you? 9.
Awesome.
Number 9.
9 times.
What are you? You're 39? She's 39. Exactly.
Paul's having a laugh over here. He's a man of many fine words, and he's got a lot of German Pilsner in him, as do I. What is happening right now?
Yeah.
How are you
Losing
feeling?
it.
The rails, they have fallen off.
Yeah.
Again, Common Space, Wishlist, thank you out there. Thank you for listening. I know we've been blathering on forever here. We have a clap. We have 1 clap. 3 claps, 8 claps. Guy in the back of the
Thank you,
glasses.
everybody. Thank you.
Hey.
Rex Chapman back there, loving life. I love it. Thank you very much. Yeah, you.
Common Space, we appreciate the hospitality.
I'm going to go drink some more. Internet, I'll see you later. Thank you very much.
Peace.
Bye-bye.